Well, everybody, give me 1 second. Let me double check something really quickly to go live on TikTok also. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Make sure everything's working. Test my audio really quick. Testing, testing. Okay, TikTok's working. Make sure everything's working right on YouTube also. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go to something really quickly. I'm just gonna go to a different window on my computer and make sure that YouTube is working in case TikTok restricts me. Welcome everyone. Give me 1 second. We are currently looking at possibly a severe weather outbreak that is taking place right now with a 15% tornado risk, which we are expecting strong tornadoes possible today. Strong and long track tornadoes are possible. We have a 15% tornado risk with a SIG 2, which means EF3 plus intensity tornadoes are possible, along with a 30% damaging wind risk and a 30% damaging hail risk. We currently do have 5 tornado warnings active right now. Give me 1 second. We also do have one observed. This is in Illinois right now, just near Springfield. This was confirmed by emergency management. Give me 1 second, guys. This was confirmed by emergency management here. Fishing is really broad, and I don't think this is on the ground anymore. But could definitely drop into tornado very soon. There's a very good environment here. There's also one here near Illinois also. This is near Warrensburg, Illinois. Broad rotation. Nothing's crazy rotating up there right now. But there was a report of a brief tornado. There's also a big area of rotation here. It's kind of in a radar hole. But there is a strong area of rotation here in northeastern Missouri right now. There's also a tornado warning down here. This is in just southeast of Kansas City, Missouri. I'll answer questions in just a moment. Where there is a broad area of rotation. No tornado on the ground currently, but there is a broad area of rotation on this tornado warning, and it could try to drop a tornado very soon. We also have a tornado warning up here in Iowa right now, where we have a decent area of rotation here in Iowa. No tornado on the ground currently. There is a radar indicated tornado warning, with rotation being indicated by radar. Welcome everyone. If you're just not joining, we are expecting a severe weather outbreak that has already started to take place, where we have a 4 to 5 moderate risk for severe weather today in the red area. In the orange area, the 3 to 5 enhanced risk for severe weather. The yellow area is a 2 to 5 slight risk for severe weather, and the dark green areas are 1 to 5 marginal risk for severe weather. Quincy, Illinois. Quincy, you guys are near some of these storms right now that are firing near Quincy. I'd be weather aware for any storms that fire behind it. So they're mainly going to head southeast of you right now, but there's storms that could fire behind it also. Lafayette, you guys should also be weather aware for later tonight. You are in a severe weather risk. You are in that risk for a few tornadoes to be possible, possibly even strong tornadoes. Look, again, if you're in these tornado warnings actively right now, you should be in your safe place, into your room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Currently, I do not think there's any tornadoes on the ground. This one is reported on the ground by emergency management, but there's very weak rotation on now. If it was on the ground, it most likely has lifted now. Also, make sure you guys say major cities near you, because on this site, I cannot look at specific cities on here right now. They have not added that as a feature yet. Vanware, Ohio. Most of Ohio is completely fine. Only area in Ohio I'd be watching closely would it be Western Ohio for a chance for a spin up tornado or two. But the main threat for Ohio will be damaging winds and hail. How is Michigan? Michigan should be weather aware in southern Michigan. Southern Michigan does have a risk for a spin up tornado or two. There's a 2% tornado risk with a 15% damaging wind risk and a 5% hail risk in southern Michigan. Lower Indiana to South Indiana. South Indiana, you guys should definitely be weather aware for later tonight. You are in moderate or enhanced risk here, depending on where you're at. where there is a chance for a couple of tornadoes, possibly strong tornadoes. Indianapolis, you guys are in that main zone today in Indianapolis. You should definitely be weather aware for later tonight. If you are in this tornado watch here, you can see the probabilities here. If I go scroll closer in here, you can see definitely high and chance for tornadoes today in that area. Bloomington, you guys should also definitely be weather aware. You are in a 15% tornado risk with a intensity level 2. Basically mean that you could see EF3 plus intensity tornadoes possible. Near Boulevard. Close to Boulevard. You guys should be weather aware for later tonight as these storms head south. There's some storms that are firing north of you right now. It's actually a tornado report. There was a brief tornado here on this storm up north. This is near Blairstown. There's a brief tornado report here. Rotation is really broad right now. It's not a tornado on the ground, but there briefly was a tornado earlier. Also, make sure you guys say, if you're just not joining, make sure you say you're a major city near you. Be this app. Move for that to the end. This app does not have a city search yet. It is a fairly new desktop app. This is Weatherfront. This is Weatherfront desktop. Thanks for following, everybody. Indianapolis. You guys should definitely be weather aware later tonight. There's a 15% tornado risk, a 30% damaging wind risk, and a 30% hail risk. Definitely a bullseye for this main area of severe weather is expected for you today, so you should definitely be weather aware for that. This one is still marked as observed, but it'll most likely be radar indicated soon because rotation is not. There's no area of rotation that could be dropping a tornado actively right now. Peoria, you guys should definitely be weather aware for later tonight. We're gonna take a quick look. You are in that risk. You were in the main risk, then you kind of got moved a little bit out of it because there is a little bit of a change. The models kind of shifted this thing a lot more south. You still get some storms later tonight in Peoria, but mainly storms look like they already passed you on the latest models. Michigan, where at? And if you're in southern Michigan, you're at risk, but if you're in northern Michigan, you should be fine. Is Muncie in the red? Muncie, where's Muncie at? Is there what's a major city near it? Champaign, Illinois, you guys should definitely be weather aware. Oops, I accidentally tilted it. There's actually some storms firing over Champaign right now. Definitely be weather aware for damaging winds, hail, and possibly tornado threat. Indiana, central to southern Indiana should definitely be weather aware for a couple of tornadoes, possibly strong tornadoes in southern Indiana. But if you're in northern Indiana, you could also get a tornado or two and also damaging winds and hail. East Indiana, is it Muncie? Yeah, Muncie is in this tornado watch in eastern Indiana here. You guys are in an enhanced risk with a 10% chance for tornadoes here, 30% damaging wind risk, and a 15% hail risk. Brownsburg, Indiana. Is there a city near you in Brownsburg? This app I'm using does not yet have a city search on it. West Virginia, you guys are good today. I'd definitely be weather aware tomorrow though. You are in a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow with a wind and hail threat possibly. Just west of Indianapolis. If just west of Indianapolis, you should definitely be weather aware today because you guys definitely main threat will be later tonight, but there definitely is a chance for a few tornadoes that could be strong also. Right here near Brownsburg, you guys are actually in that tornado watch right now. Real quick wall, there's no tornadoes on the ground right this second. Also gonna go over something really quick. Let me switch. Weather aware for that. Where is the observed tornado at? This tornado in Iowa now has officially been marked observed. Definitely a tight area of rotation, very strong area of rotation here. Definitely a tornado on the ground here. You can see any good mobile weather apps or websites. I suggest Weatherfront. Weatherfront's the app that I use mainly. go to fourth screen here real quick. Fourth panel. We can see right now, guys, there is actually a tornado on the ground here. This is for areas in Iowa. Let's see which area. This is just west of Lynxville, Iowa. Here, if you're in this area, you should be in your safe place. Interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows here. This is for, let's see the exact counties here. For Almiak counties, you should be in your safe place. Possibly a strong show on the ground here. Very strong velocity signature here, along with a debris ball on radar. See if there's any traffic cameras in this tornado warning storm here. Let me check really quickly. Give me 1 second, guys. Storm's out ahead of it. Is it so tornado in Springfield? Go look at that really quick. No, there's not. It's still marked observed. They'll cancel that soon though. But it is no longer on the ground here. Rotation is really crappy right now. Not a strong area of rotation here. But what you're seeing right now is contamination. Yeah, they just canceled that observed tornado warning there. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if there's a camera here in northern Iowa. If this camera will load. This is in the past. It's active tornado on the ground here. Can't really see anything from where it's facing. But if you're just not joining, we currently have a active tornado on the ground here in Iowa. This is just east of Waukon, Iowa, and west of Lynx, Minnesota. North of Waterville, Iowa. Possibly a strong tornado on the ground here. Very tight area of rotation with a large debris ball. Basically, this right here is showing that we have debris being thrown in the air by this tornado. So it is hitting stuff, most likely. Here, we can see there's some neighborhoods here. You should definitely be your safe place if you're in the path of this storm. And then we also have some other tornado warnings down here. It's down south in our main risk zone. See one near Blairstown is not on the ground right now, but this is a radar indicated tornado warning with broad rotation that did drop a tornado briefly earlier. We also have a tornado warning here near Decatur. This has a lot of contamination right now, but you can't really see where the main area of rotation is, but it'd be right here near Mount Auburn, Illinois. You should definitely be in your safe place. And we also have that observed one up here. This one definitely is concerning here. Had a large debris wall here. It's heading towards Lynxville. Definitely be in your safe if you're in the path of that tornado. We also have one up down here. Already went over that one. This one right here. Near Mexico. Missouri. Northern Mexico, Missouri here. Broad area of rotation right now, but like definitely could get stronger. It is in kind of a radar hole right now. We can see right here, we see if we go to MRS, we can see a whole bunch of different storms firing everywhere here. Guys, give me 1 second, guys. So, guys, I'm back. Look, when again, if you're just not joining, also if you look at the bottom right, there is a thing overlay that goes over if there's any cameras inside of any warnings, severe warnings. Again, but if you're just not joining, guys, this is just northeast of Waterville, Iowa. Strong tornado on the ground, most likely. Very large debris ball here. Deep TDS here. So definitely be in your safe place if you're in this tornado warning here. See if I can pull if there's any camera that work here. No cameras in the direct path of this tornado warning here. Welcome everyone. If you're just not joining, currently I'm looking at a observed tornado on the ground here. A possibly strong tornado on the ground here, just northeast of Waterville, Iowa here, and towards Harper's Ferry and Lynxville, Missouri areas. Should be in your safe place. Interior room on those floating away from windows. Also some other storms starting up right now. No other tornadoes are on the ground currently, but there is a few that are starting to get strong rotation. This one near Blue Mound now. Starting to get 8 area of rotation here. Turn this pop-up down here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is currently Ryan Shaw stream. He is right where this area, this hook is forming near Blue Mound, Illinois. Should definitely be in your safe place for in the path of this. Blue Mound, Macon, Booty, Elwyn, Mount Zion, Long Creek should all be in your safe place. Interior model those floating away from windows here. Again, this is this has dropped a trend in the past and it could drop another trend very soon. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, if you're just not joining, definitely watching the storm near Blue Mound. This tornado warned has had a passive dropping a brief tornado earlier that was reported by emergency management. This is just southwest of Decatur, Illinois. Here, you should definitely be in your safe place. New tornado warning for this observed one. This now includes Lynxville, Harpers Ferry, Eastman, Steuben, Wazica. I'm probably pronouncing any of that right. Minnesota area. You should be in your safe place. Interior room on lows point away from windows here. We see here a large debris ball here. Definitely a not good situation here happening right now. For this area, you should definitely be in your safe place. Interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows here. Neutron running here near Clinton. We got a developing supercell here. You can see that hook trying to form there, just east of Archie. I think a weekend before it gets to Dayton, Ohio. Or there's so many warnings right now. The alert's gonna keep going off. Dayton, Ohio storms will mainly be much weaker by the time they get to you. I definitely be watching because if any storms can stay stronger a little bit longer, they could pose a low wind tornado threat. The main threat for Dayton will be wind and hail, so you'll be mostly likely fine. There's a small chance that a storm can stay strong enough long enough, then it could pose a tornado threat. Rather, right now, that's not what looks like it's going to happen. Ohio wasn't southwestern Ohio wasn't a risk at first, but that risk kind of downgraded a lot because the latest models do not show a big tornado threat there. We also have a tight area rotation here near Liberty. This is near Liberty, Illinois. There's a new tornado warning here. It's not on the ground, but this is a radar indicated tornado warning here that could drop a tornado very soon. And it does have a good environment here. Very good environment here where this storm is developing. If it can stay discreet, it could definitely pose a tornado threat. So you should definitely be in your safe place. If you're inside of that tornado warning here, give me 1 second. I have a little tornado truck this thing that can pop up. I'm going to read that really quickly. So definitely watching my two main concern storms I'm looking at right now are this one near Blue Mountain, Illinois, with a decent area rotation trying to form here, and also this one up here near Liberty. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be very weak storms. At first, we were looking at possibly some tornadoes possible in southwestern Ohio, but that threat kind of died down because storms are not going to have enough time. By the time it gets there, it'll be like 1 o'clock in the morning, and storms will be much weaker, and most likely won't be able to produce. And I'm also watching this storm up here near Harper's Ferry, Iowa. Here, if you're in this area, you should definitely be this tornado where you should be in your safe place. Possibly a strong tornado on the ground here, heading east southeast right now. I'm also watching this one down here near Urich. This is a newly developed supercell here that is in a decent environment. Fortunately, has been fully sounding here really quick. See a decent tornado environment, 5100 cape, definitely a lot of cape. So if this storm can stay discreet, it could put a low wind tornado threat. The only thing here is that this environment here does not have the best LCO, so the clouds are not very low. They're pretty high up clouds, which could make it so it's harder for it to drop a tornado. But still definitely being your safe place if you're in any of these active tornado warnings right now. Watching this one near Pilot Grove, also this one could try to get mature soon. Like an environment, we see it's starting to grow a hook. Basically all these storms are trying to grow a hook right now. We have a very good environment for tornadoes today. Give me 1 second, guys. Hey, welcome everyone again. If you're just not joining, we currently have 8 tornado warnings right now. We have one near Liberty, Illinois. If you're in this red polygon here, you should be in your safe place. Interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows here. It said that a decent area of rotation, nothing too crazy currently, but it could try to drop a tornado very soon. It has a good environment here. Also watch this one near Blue Mound. There is a stronger area of rotation. This one looks like it may be trying to drop a tornado very soon here. So I would definitely be in your safe place if you're inside of this tornado warning here. This could definitely drop a tornado very soon. Then we have a possibly strong tornado, excuse me, have possibly strong tornado going on right now near Iowa and Missouri border here, just north of Harper's Ferry with a very strong area of rotation here and a big debris ball. Basically, this is showing debris being thrown in the air by this tornado. Plus, sounding here and see this is a decently good environment here. Pretty good environment here for tornadoes. So if this storm could stay discreet, it could definitely keep producing. But definitely being your safe place for in that tornado warning. New radar indicator tornado. Let's see where that is at. It's right here. They just extended this one. The storm has a broad area rotation. No active tornado on the ground with the storm right now. It is a newly developed supercell here. So it's going to get stronger as we go throughout the next little bit. PDS tornado warning. Where is it at? That's right here. Yep, it's also. We now have a PDS tornado warning here, guys. Here, I'm gonna reset the TikTok live really quick. I'll be right back though. It was if you just stay on the screen, it should send you right back to the TikTok live. I'm gonna restart it so it sends a little extra push to the For You page so that when people can get this live stream out. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. We have a active large tornado on the ground, possibly have a what's up stage. For loud warning. We have a PDS or a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning here on the Iowa and Minnesota border here. Oh, there's so many alerts right now. But right now that's that PDS tornado. This is just northeast of Harper's Ferry here, Iowa. Lynxville, Minnesota, Eastman, Seaburn. You guys should all be in your safe places. A PDS tornado warning here. A possibly stronger tornado on the ground here. If we look at debris ball or correlation coefficient, we can see a deep debris ball here going over these areas. There are some neighborhoods out here that are being hit by this active PDS tornado warning. So if you're in this area, you should definitely be in your safe place. If you're in the path of it. Then also we also have some other tornado warnings right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Because he's logging right now. We also have some other tornado warnings down here, down south near Blue Mountain. We have a big hook echo here, definitely strong. This could definitely drop a tornado very soon. Has a very good environment here for tornadoes. We also have one near Liberty and Beverly, Illinois here. It's a decent area of rotation. And then we also have near Ladonia. There is a decent area of rotation, very broad rotation right now. This is a new storm that has started to fire and that could definitely get stronger as we go throughout the next little bit. Then also we have these couple of tornadoes down here. We have one near this one near Creighton. I think this is in Missouri. Yeah, Missouri. Where there is a chance this could drop a tornado. But as of right now, this does not have a super good environment for tornadoes, but it could definitely get and move into a more better environment. Also some broad rotation on this other one near Leeton. Danville, where is Danville? Where's that at? Is it a major city near you? Lafayette. Storms have not hit Lafayette yet. and they're not expected to hit Lafayette until much later. Because the storms are just now starting up. Indiana, you guys haven't got any storms yet. You're in the tornado watch, but you haven't got storms yet. These storms are just now starting up. Champaign, you should definitely be weather aware near Champaign area. There is some storms firing to the northwest of you also, and some storms going through you right now. You should definitely be weather aware for that. Randolph County, where is there a major city near Randolph County? I can't look at specific cities on this site yet. They have not added that as a feature yet. Also, if you're just not joining, we have a PDS tornado warning, particular dangerous situation tornado warning here in Iowa, Minnesota border. This is just northwest of Eastman, Minnesota here. With a strong area of rotation and a debris ball on radar. Basically, this correlation coefficient basically shows debris being thrown in the air by this tornado. Lafayette, you guys are good right now, but you should definitely be aware for later. Because there is some storms later. Storms are just now starting up, so storms are just now starting up. If we go to MMRS, we can go here. And we can see storms are just now starting up in this area, in Illinois, Missouri areas. But they will head east toward areas like Indiana and Ohio and Michigan later tonight. Local women. Also, guys, make sure you guys say major cities near you, because this site does not have city search yet. Welcome everyone. Thanks for following us. If you're just not joining, we have a PDS tornado warning here currently in Iowa, which is Iowa Minnesota border here. This is just south of Lynxville, Minnesota here, with a possibly strong tornado on the ground here, northwest of Eastman, Minnesota here. This right here is a debris ball, so the radar is picking up debris being thrown in the air by this tornado. Indianapolis, you should be weather aware for later tonight. You are in a 15% tornado risk, with EF3 plus intensity tornadoes being possible. Hi Norton, welcome everyone. Selena, you guys should definitely be weather aware, but as of right now, the recent trends are showing storms much weaker for Ohio. But when we go under a warning but clear out, if you go under warning when it's clear out, it's most likely just because storms aren't there yet. It's probably just because the storms are like either west of you or just north of you, so it's still clear skies, but it's heading towards you. That's likely what's happening. Northern Indiana, you guys there's a chance for a tornado in northern Indiana, but it's a very low chance. I'd have to be weather aware for wind and hail though. Greenwood, Indiana. Where is Greenwood, Indiana? Is a major city near Greenwood, Indiana? Yeah, if you're also, we still do have this active PDS tornado warning here. This is just northwest of Eastman, Minnesota here, with a possibly strong tornado on the ground. It's been on the ground for about 10-15 minutes now. You should definitely be in your safe place. Lafayette, you should be ready for later tonight. Nothing's really happening in Indiana currently, but later tonight there's a chance for tornadoes and damage, wind, and hail. Here is that risk. So that red area, that is a 4 to 5 moderate risk for severe weather. The orange area is a 3 to 5 enhanced risk for severe weather. And the yellow areas are a 2 to 5 slight risk for severe weather. This is our tornado risk today. So basically anywhere that those pattern area is, that's where we could see EF2 to EF3 plus intensity tornadoes in that region. So like where we see this dashed lines here, that is EF2 plus intensity tornadoes. And where we see these closer together dashed lines, that is EF3 plus intensity tornadoes. So significant tornadoes are possible today. We have a very favorable environment if storms could stay discreet. But below Indianapolis, Greenwood, you should definitely be weather aware later tonight. You are in that main bullseye for severe weather today. So I'd definitely be watching that very closely here. I have a little pop-up thing I made. A little tornado checklist thing. I'll leave it on the screen for a second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I'll leave that on the screen for a minute. So with that, I'm back. Springfield, Illinois is in the. Do I think Springfield is in the clear? Springfield, where is Springfield at? That's Springfield. Springfield, no, you guys are not in the clear yet. There's still storms that are firing up north of you that will head south that will impact you later tonight. Lafayette, you should be weather where you are in this tornado watch, and also a risk for some strong tornadoes possibly. Most of Ohio is fine. The only area that I'd be semi-concerned about for Ohio would be Western Ohio, with a chance where there's a chance for a tornado or two, possibly if storms can stay discreet long enough. Thanks for the follow there, everybody. Trying to get to 5K followers here on TikTok, so definitely go drop a follow. Michigan, Indianapolis. Where's Michigan, Indianapolis? Is there a city near you? Also, make sure you guys say major cities because on this website I cannot look up cities yet, like actual search them up because they have not added that yet. Also, holy stuff. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Let me find Fort Wayne, Indiana really quick. I can just do this really quick actually. Give me 1 second. People that just started joining, I'll look up people's cities right now. Fort Wayne, you guys are in a 2 to 5 slight risk for severe weather. I won't be able to look up everybody's city, but if you guys went to, I recently made a website. It is toughsweather.org. If you want to check that out, you can also submit reports to me. I'll put that up on the screen. You can submit reports to me. And you can also go on to here and you can search your city's outlook for today. Greenwood, Indiana. You should be weather aware flare tonight in Greenwood, Indiana. Wait to our active tornado warnings. If you guys want to look at outlooks, you can check out my website. Excuse me, sorry. Toughsweather.org. If you want to, you can submit reports to me, and also you can look at your outlooks by the Storm Prediction Center. We still have a PDS tornado warning up here, guys. This is just north of Eastman, Minnesota at this point, with possibly a strong tornado on the ground here with a large debris ball. Basically, this is correlation coefficient showing debris being thrown in the air. And we also have a new tornado warning here near Tuscaloosa, Illinois here, with a broad area of rotation. No tornado on the ground here, but definitely could have a tornado in the future. If you're just not joining, if you went, I'm not gonna be able to check everybody's outlooks for their specific areas because of there's active tornado warnings happening right now. But if you go to my website toughsweather.org, you can it will let you search your city on Outlook. You can see the outlooks for your area. It also shows future conditions on the latest on a good short range model. This is south of Macon, Illinois. For now, you should be in your safe place, interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows here. No debris ball on radar right now, but this could definitely produce a tornado in the future here. We also have a tornado running near Beverly, Illinois here. Decent area of rotation. No debris ball right now. There's a PDS storm where they just shrink it a little bit. So a PDS storm up here in Minnesota here, near just northeast of Eastman, Minnesota. She has really weakened. It may be trying to lift. Debris ball's gotten weaker also, but you should definitely still be in your safe place, interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Indianapolis, you should definitely be weather aware for later tonight for the risk of severe weather. Also, if you are just now joining, if you're in any of the risk zones, if you want to, you can submit reports to me. If you can submit a report safely, you can submit a picture or video or just a text report on my website. You can also go to my website and you can look at your outlooks for your specific cities because I'm not going to be able to look at everybody's city. Thank you for the rose. Decent area of rotation here. Definitely watching the storm near Macon, Illinois. The storm could definitely grow, could become a significant tornado very fast. Has a very good environment there. For the people that are just not joining, I'm not able to check everybody's cities right now, but there's active tornado warnings. But if you go to my website, here, I'll actually pin it really quickly. If you go to my website, you can actually look at the outlooks for yourself, for your city. On my website, you can go there. Give me 1 second, guys. You can go there and you can search up your city. Just realize the SBC's information there. We also have near south of Craigton, Illinois, Missouri here. Sorry, that had a broad area of rotation, very broad area of rotation, but it could definitely get stronger over the next in the future here. So definitely be in your safe place for in that area. We also have a tornado warning near Armret, Missouri here. Decent area of rotation, nothing too crazy right now. None of these storms are rotating enough to drop a tornado actively right now, but they could definitely drop a tornado in the future here. Also, thank you for the follow, everybody. So I'll sorry for the alerts after the stream. I'm going to figure out a way to make them quieter because it's way too loud. But we so do have a active PDS turn warning here. This is in Missouri. I do believe this is off the ground now, but you should definitely still be in your safe place until it officially expires because it could recycle. So Steburn areas, Missouri areas, you should be in your safe place. Interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows here, and pop a little tornado checklist that I made. You want to look at that really quickly? See it up for a second. Let me get a drink really quick. Double that, bye guys. Welcome everyone again. Also, if you're just not joining, we do have 10 tornado warnings right now. We have quite a lot of active tornado warnings. We only have one that is currently on the ground, but even if you're not, even if it's not on the ground, you should definitely still be in your safe place because it could produce a active tornado warning here. Again, this is for Steburn, Wisconsin. Sorry, I said Minnesota. This is Wisconsin. Steburn, Wisconsin. If you're in this area, you should be in your safe place. Interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows here. It's the active PS tornado warning. Most likely is lifting off the ground now at this point because rotation is really weakened. Even if it is not on the ground, we should definitely still be in your safe place. Indianapolis, you should definitely be weather aware for later tonight. I can show a quick look at people that just now joining. With 90 people in here right now. I can show a little look at what the latest model is showing here. Let me push to the 21 to the HRRR. Wait for it to load for a second. Give me 1 second, it's glitched. Welcome everyone. Give me 1 second. I show a quick little run of what the latest model is showing here for our possible reflectivity here. See here what this is showing for our possible reflectivity, although that looped a couple times. Indianapolis, you should definitely be weather aware. You see Indianapolis right here on this radar. You can see it does get some strong storms here expected. Vermillion County, Illinois. Where is Vermillion County, Illinois at? I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but Vermillion, I'm probably saying that wrong. Where is that? Is there a major city near you? If you guys say major cities, because I cannot look up specific cities on this site, they have not added that yet. In St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, you should definitely be weather aware. There's some storms developing to the northwest of you currently that could produce a tornado later on. You are in a tornado watch with a high chance for tornadoes. Makes it Champaign. If it's south of Champaign, there is a tornado warning. So if it's not just south of Champaign, there is no tornado warning. There's a tornado watch right now, though. Give me 1 second, guys. Also, while some people are here, I'm gonna go over something really quickly. Let me switch. And hail, but there is also a chance for tornadoes. Kokomo, where is Kokomo at? Where's this, is it, what state is that, and is there a major city near it? Welcome everyone. The storm is no longer a observed, or it's still observed, sorry. It's in Wisconsin, stubborn. This is still a observed tornado, but it's no longer a PDS tornado warning anymore. Still a weak debris ball here, so you should definitely be still be in your safe place heading towards Steburn, Wisconsin here. Has it very much weakened, most likely is roping out or dying out right now. But it did have a strong show on the ground for about 15-20 minutes. Mandela, Illinois. Is there a major city near you? I can't look at specific cities on this site yet. They have not added that as a feature yet. This is a fairly new radar site here. We do also have tornado warnings here. This is just southeast of Decatur. Here with a broad area of rotation. Here, this is Katam right there. The main area of rotation is right around here. It's a very weak rotation currently, but it could drop a tornado later on. Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio should definitely be weather aware for later tonight. Main threat will be heavy rain and wind and hail, possibly even a flooding risk will be the main threat for Ohio. Unfortunately, storm right now. That's the main concern of this one that is on the ground near Wisconsin, near Steuben, Wisconsin here. Likely is going. This is most likely going through this town. The city of Steuben, Wisconsin, right now. So definitely, if you're in the path, you should be in your safe place. Interior room on the lowest floor, and away from windows. Sorry, my PC's lagging. Give me 1 second, guys. How can you tell if a cloud is funneling? What do you mean? Like how do you tell if it's a rotation? Also, I can't look at specific cities on this site yet, but if you want to check out your specific city outlook, you just go to my website. It is tuftsweather.org. It basically just relays the SPC information on a map that lets you search your cities and everything, so it's not a static map. What do you mean, Nordy? I mean, if the clouds are spinning, where there's rotation on radar, it's most likely rotation. Yeah, there is also a tornado near Vidalia, Missouri right now. This is a broad area of rotation, not a active tornado on the ground, but it is a newly developed supercell here that could produce a tornado later on. St. Louis, you should be weather aware for later tonight in St. Louis for a threat for damaging wind, hail, and a few tornadoes. Bloomington, let me find where Bloomington is. Bloomington, Indiana. Bloomington, you should definitely be weather aware for later tonight. You are in that main risk for severe weather today, with a few tornadoes, possibly strong tornadoes, along with damaging wind and hail. St. Louis, you should also be weather aware. Hold on, let me see here. Give me 1 second. Fairmont, where? What state? What state is that? Fairmont, Indiana. Give me 1 second. Indiana is currently fine right now, but here I can look at some of your guys' cities real quick. Fairmont. Fairmont, Indiana, you should definitely be weather aware for later tonight with a chance for a few tornadoes, but the main threat will be damaging wind and hail. Gatlin, Missouri. You should also be weather aware. The main threat will be damaging wind and hail if there's any storms behind these storms, but as of right now, looks like most of the storms have already passed you. Cincinnati, you should be weather aware in Cincinnati for later tonight. Main threat will be damaging wind and hail, though. Just copy and pasting comments real quick and look at this. Illinois, you should definitely be weather aware if you're in that area. Berlin, this is the red is a moderate risk, that is a 4 to 5 moderate risk for severe weather. The orange area is a 3 to 5 enhanced risk for severe weather. The yellow areas are a 2 to 5 slight risk for severe weather, and the dark green is a 1 to 5 marginal risk for severe weather today. I'm not gonna be able to check out everybody's cities here because of active tornado warnings. But if you want to, just go to my website. It's tuftsweather.org. You can also report. Storms to me if you can report them safely, a video or a picture. Report. How did PDS happen in Wisconsin when there wasn't even a risk? There is a risk in Wisconsin. It's just a low risk. There's still a 2% tornado risk, which was verified because there's a tornado. Still, this tornado is still on the ground, most likely. Even if it's not on the ground anymore, it could still be producing another tornado very soon. Let me turn that off. Yeah, it's still in a risk. It's at a They actually just added it to a severe thunderstorm warning because of it producing that tornado. They did issue a new tornado warning, so it is no longer on the ground. It is a radar indicated tornado warning now. This is for Boscobel, Wisconsin, Hickory Grove, Wisconsin, Blue River, Wisconsin, and Muskota, Wisconsin. You guys should be in your safe place in your room on the lowest floor and away from windows here. See if you have any other. We go down here. Give me 1 second. Go to Illinois. This is for Platte, Shelby, Moultrie counties, Illinois here. Thanks for following, everybody. Welcome in. Your Sullivan area. This is contamination. It looks like it has a strong area of rotation, but that's mainly contamination. The main area of rotation is right here near Bethany. There's a lot of contamination though on radar though. That's making it look like it has a lot stronger area of rotation, but it does not. There's also a tornado near Griggsville. Very broad rotation. It's kind of in a radar hole here. Go here. Very broad rotation. You can't really see the rotation that good though, because it is in a radar hole. So you should definitely be in your safe place for any of these tornado warnings. We do have a tornado watch now issued for this area because of this supercell here. Because of this discrete storm here near Boscoville, because this storm has produced a tornado in the past multiple times. A strong tornado actually. We now have a tornado watch for these areas. So definitely be aware for that. I made a little checklist I pop up here. People that are in a tornado watch or a tornado warning. I'll leave that up so you guys can read that really quickly. And Malquao, where's that at? Second, guys. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I check really quickly. Storms will be much weaker by the time they get to Milwaukee, but you should definitely still be weather aware. Where is Malq, Illinois at? Take a look real quick at Jacob Millen. This is Jacob Millen on YouTube. Or let me go to a different trace. This is CJ Ziegler. Baby. Their streams are glitching. This is near the storm near Bethany, Illinois. It's an active tornado on it. Tornado warning. You see that insane looking structure here on that supercell. Let me see where that area. Moss. Malq, Illinois. Give me 1 second, guys. Right, so they're saying that there is a tornado on the ground here. We'll check that really quickly. The city doesn't even exist. But thanks for following, everybody. Welcome in. If you're not joining, this storm could actually drop a tornado very soon. It's one of your Bethany. The rotation is starting to ramp up here. Still decently broad, but it's starting to slowly ramp up here and does have a good environment. So if it could stay discreet, it could definitely produce a couple of tornadoes. Also, really closely watching the storm near Boscables has produced a strong tornado just a little bit ago. Could produce another tornado very soon. It's most likely trying to recycle. We also actually have a tropical storm down here, guys. Let me switch really quickly. Back. Wrong overlay. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll leave this little checklist on really quickly while I'm gone for a second. Sorry about that. I'm back, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We still do have tornado warnings active right now. The outbreak is just now starting. Currently, we have a tornado warning near Sullivan, Illinois here. The storm has produced a tornado in the past and could produce another tornado very soon, so definitely watching that storm very closely. To Bethany. That tornado was already there. Bowling Green, Ohio. Bowling Green, Ohio. Ohio right now is mainly just rain. Nothing severe right now, just rain here in Ohio. Bro, what are we saying? Cool. We also have a active tornado warning in Wisconsin right now, near Boscobel. This has predicted tornado in the past year, so definitely be in your safe place in the path of this tornado. This tornado warning storm. St. Louis, you should be weather aware for later tonight. You are in tornado watch. Storms will head south toward you later tonight. You are in a 5% tornado risk with intensity level 1, meaning EF2 plus intensity tornadoes are possible. We also have a active tornado warning storm near Clinton, Missouri here. Broad area of rotation right now, but this could definitely change as we go through it into the future here. It could definitely get stronger. Also, just south of Butler, there's a broad area of rotation here with a hook trying to grow here. So definitely watching that storm also. So these storms right here in northern Missouri are kind of in a radar hole. Like these storms up here are in a radar hole. So definitely watching those storms very closely also. There's not been tornado emergencies, but there was a PDS tornado warning for the storm up here near Baltimore earlier. That was west of this area. There was a PDS tornado warning. The storm did drop a strong tornado, most likely, on the ground near Balskable earlier. That they actually issued a tornado watch specifically for this storm. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, my guys. Did update tornado. I think they just shrinked one. This one near Sullivan. Very broad rotation. This one here. Still a little bit of an area rotation near Sullivan. Definitely watching that storm very closely. By the way, right now, it's not producing a tornado. Let's see if Tornadopedia has a good view on this storm. They do not have a good view on it right now. Well, welcome in, everyone. You can see the outside of the storm. This is CJ Ziegler on YouTube. I can't show for too long, or else I'll get copyright. But this is CJ Ziegler's stream in the outside of this tornado warning storm. He's in front of this tornado warning storm, and it's near Sullivan here. Sullivan, Illinois, should definitely be in your safe place. We also have a tornado warning that's northeast of it near Tuscalo, Illinois here. Very broad area of rotation there. I do think that tornado warning will likely get canceled soon. Welcome everyone. We also have some tornado warning storms near Clinton. This is Clinton, Missouri here. It's a broad area of rotation. This could definitely have a decent environment here for tornadoes fully sounding here. Definitely a decent environment. It's a very high cape environment, but high clouds and also not the best year. But still, we could produce a tornado. We also have a tornado warning near south of Butler. Either way, even if it does not produce a tornado, it could still cause damage wind and hail. Even if it does not produce a tornado right now, it could produce a tornado later. So you should have to be in your safe place if you're in the path of it. Made a little tornado checklist thing if you want to look at that really quickly. Then here is that tornado warning storm here near Hickory Grove. Definitely a very broad. The rotation is very broad right now, but you can see there's a very large area of rotation where that rotation is. Welcome everyone. Just storm that I'm watching really closely right now are these two near here in Missouri right now, because they are decently. They do have a good environment here, and they are discrete / semi-discrete here, so they could definitely be a concern for tornadoes later on. Look at some of these other storms up here. Severe thunderstorm warned. These are crazily rotating right now. We definitely have areas of broad rotation with embedded with any of these discrete storms like this one near Sullivan, Illinois. You could definitely pose a tornado risk. So you should definitely be in your safe place. For instance, the path of this active tornado warning storm here. Give me 1 second. We also have a tropical storm right now, guys. Also, oops, I'm not even on the right overlay. Give me 1 second, guys. Welcome, everyone. And here's our outlook for today. So the red area is a 4 to 5 moderate risk for severe weather. The orange areas are a 3 to 5 enhanced risk for severe weather. The yellow areas are a 2 to 5 slight risk for severe weather. The dark green areas are a 1 to 5 marginal risk for severe weather. So you should definitely be weather aware for any of the risk zones. As of right now, there is no tornadoes on the ground, but there is radar indicator rotation. The storm is still starting up here. Definitely watching over the next couple of hours for tornadoes. And if you're in any of the tornadoes right now, you should definitely be in your safe place, because even if there's no tornado on the ground right now, it could definitely drop a tornado very fast because we have a very good environment here. Also, if you want to submit any storm reports to me, you can submit reports to me at tuftsweather.org/report. I made a little dashboard and everything so I can look at your reports. You can submit text reports or just picture and images, picture or video reports also. Definitely a decent area of rotation here. Very big area of rotation, but not a tight area of rotation near Hickory Grove, Wisconsin. Here with its this did drop a previously strong snow with a PDS tornado warning on it earlier. By the right now, it is very broad rotation. Watching this storm near Harrison. If this can wrap up, it could definitely pose a tornado threat here. Currently, it's only a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag on it. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail. Let's take a look at tornado TRX. I want to see if they got a good view on this tornado storm. They did not right now, but that's tornado TRX on YouTube. I can't show them for long, or else I will get copyright banned because I don't have permission from them to show them for long. Here's Jacob Millen's view. See if he's see that. You can see the structure of that supercell directly in front of him there. With people just standing in the middle of the road. Definitely not what you should be doing. But definitely a decent storm here. If it can get discreet and stay discreet, it could definitely pose a tornado threat here. As of right now, no tornado on the ground here. Decent environment for tornadoes though. If we go to here, we can look at metascale analysis here. We can actually take a look at what that environment's looking like right now. You can see very high cape here in Missouri and Illinois areas. And there's also a lot of bulk here. And we see decent significant tornado perimeter numbers also. So you should definitely a very good environment for tornadoes if any storms can stay discreet and get mature enough they could pose that tornado risk. Definitely watching the storm near Butler currently. This storm has a good environment, it just has high clouds on here. So even if it does get become a strong supercell here, it's possible it does not drop a tornado. But as of right now, it is tornado warned, and it could drop a tornado either way, even if it does have high clouds. You should definitely be in your safe place One tornado is also possible with this storm. As of right now, it does not have a tornado on the ground, but it could drop a tornado in the near future here. Welcome everyone. Give me 1 second. Welcome everyone. Again, we also do have a tornado one up here near Hickory Grove still, with a very big area of rotation, but a very weak area of rotation currently. Very broad. But it proves to drop a strong tornado earlier. Welcome everyone. And we do have, again, for those not joining, we do have a couple of tornadoes, tornado warnings. We have 8 tornado warnings. We have no tornadoes on the ground right now. We can go to here. Actually, this is a good way to use this. Go to here. We can see the tornado warnings. I see the active tornado warnings. Should be able to. So here's one, the Bates, Missouri, and Henry, Missouri areas. You should be in your safe place, into your room, although floating away from windows. So crappy. But we also have right here, you can see there is multiple different tornadoes. We have one near Butler that could produce a tornado later on. Has a good environment here. Also, this one near Clinton could also produce a tornado later on. Has a good environment here also. Right now, the rotation is very broad, but that could change. We also have a tornado warning up here near east of Sullivan with a broad area of rotation. Very broad right now, but it could definitely change. Drop a tornado in the near future here. We do have a new radar indicator tornado warning up here for Highland, Clyde, Dodgeville, Wisconsin areas with this area of rotation that did briefly drop a it did drop a tornado for like 15-20 minutes earlier. Possibly, excuse me, a possibly strong tornado here just west of this area near Eastman did drop a strong tornado earlier. So we could definitely recycle and drop another strong tornado, just have a decent environment here. So definitely being your safe place for in the past any of these tornadoes right now. I'm going, no, there has not been tornado emergencies so far. So far, there's not been tornado. There was a PDS that did have a PDS tornado warning on it earlier, but it has not dropped. It did not have a tornado emergency on it. It did not have any. It did not have any major cities in the past of it. Because I am going to the live just for a little bit, guys. I'm going to go live again later once we start to get tornadoes on the ground and we have more storms to fire up in the better environment. I will go live, but definitely for any of the tornado warnings, you should definitely be weather aware and follow for more. Follow so that you get notified when I go live next.